What up?
Why the Snoop Dogg carrying an umbrella?
I don't know, it might be raining outside.
For drizzle.
Hi, I'm Chris. That's Crack Sizzlack.
Yo.
ALMI.
Yep.
This is another episode of 4-minute and 20-second film reviews. What do we watch?
This week we watched Darling, directed by Mickey Keating. It was suggested by the homie Nate Levine, who actually came through and blessed us with a copy, asked us to review it, and yeah.
Shout out to Nate Levine.
Yes, sir.
Happy Passover.
Word.
Alright, so we're going to start the timer for 4 minutes and 20 seconds and do a film review.
Well,
What was it about?
this is like it's a black and white flick. It was
Word.
supposed to have taken place, I think, like in the 60s.
I agree.
Based on what she was wearing, clothes and shit like that.
Yeah.
So the main character is this girl. She had just got this job as like a caretaker of this crib.
Wait, how'd she look?
She looked alright.
Alright.
Yeah, she looked pretty good. And so she got this job. At the beginning of the movie, it's like the lady that owns the crib telling her like, the last caretaker basically like jumped off the balcony and killed herself type shit. She's like, alright, she ends up, holding the crib down. She's looking around the crib one day and finds like a necklace with a cross hanging upside down on it. So she's like walking around with that chain and shit like that. Starts having weird nightmares and shit, At one point she gets up and like walks down this hallway and sees it's just this weird creepy ass hallway, real thin, and there's a door at the end. She tries to get into the door, can't get in the door, it's locked, you know what I mean? And the lady that owns the crib calls, she's answering the phone like, telling her about what's going on at the crib, and then she's asking her like, yo, what's up with that door? She's like,
Mind your business,
yeah,
bitch.
yeah, pretty much. She's like, yeah, stay out of there. You know what I'm saying? This chick's walking through town one day, and all of a sudden this dude comes up and like taps her on the shoulder, and he's like, I think you dropped this. And she starts bugging out, yo. She's like has like a panic attack and shit. She ends up following this dude, like stalking him and shit, and finds out like he's going to this bar. So she goes to the bar, ends up having a drink with him and shit, and like right after one drink or whatever, she's like, come home with me. So he's like, alright,
Trying to jump them bones.
Yeah, he comes to the crib. He's like, wow, I can't believe you live here. Like, I heard a lot of creepy stuff about this house and shit like that. She walks out the room, and he's talking to her, and she just comes in with a blade and jigs him up, stabs him up, kills this dude, puts him in the tub. You know what I mean? At some point, like, fucking cuts them all up, dismembers them, puts them in a bag. The lady calls, and she's like, I just checked out your references, and they didn't check out. And it seemed kind of like the way she was saying it was like that she had killed that person or whatever. So she's like, she's like, get out of my house, whatever. And the chick's all bugged out. She's like, I'm going to be one of the ghosts in this house that haunts this house. Goes upstairs, jumps off the balcony, kills herself. Boom.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So what'd you like about it?
I liked a lot about it, man. I didn't know what to expect from it, but again, I was paying attention to the music in the movie. I really liked the score. I liked the scenery. It was black and white, and it was in this dope ass big house and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was shot real well, shit like that. There wasn't a ton of gore, but like when she was like dismembering the dude, pulling his head off and shit like that. That shit was a dope scene. I like the way that scene was shot, like in that hallway. It just made that shit look real creepy, and just for that just to exist was like kind of weird looking. You know what I mean? She was a real good actress as well. A lot of movies are lacking in that, but yeah, she killed it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I like also a lot of the editing, because they were having that flashes. Like when she started losing her mind and shit, those real quick flashes of like shit like that. That shit was real dope too.
Is there anything you didn't like?
When she stabbed the dude,
yeah.
Like when she came out with the blade, she stabbed him a few times, pulled the blade out.
Yeah.
There wasn't a drop of blood on the blade, man.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at least should have been a little bit on there. Let me see. There wasn't a ton of gore in it, but it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
It was kind of slow a little bit at times, but it was good. It was real good.
Yeah.
Other than that, there was one little scene where they had some metal in it where I thought it didn't fit. But other than that, I have a possible 3.5. I'm gonna give this one right here a 3.3, man. I really enjoyed it. This is the highest scored movie we've seen yet. Big shout out to the homie Nate Levine for coming through with the copy. And yeah, man, that was that.
Yeah. So this is Darling. It's out on DVD. You can probably find it anywhere that you find DVDs. It was pretty good. It had a lot of like throwbacks to shit like Repulsion and Rosemary's Baby and early Polanski shit.
Word.
It was pretty good. I liked it a lot. He liked it. You should pick up a copy if you can find one.
Yeah.
Definitely worth looking for, and it's not that expensive.
Sounds good.
So yeah, thanks for checking us out. Comment and like and subscribe and share this with your people. And tune in next time.
Yeah, we'll see you in a week, yo. Peace.
Bye.